Hello students. So now in ahead videos what we're going to see is we're going to see different kind of operations that we can apply on the vectors. Okay. So now the first thing which we are going to see is the multiplication of a vector by a constant. So if we have a vector and I am multiplying with it some constant k, then what is the effect on that vector, how it will change, the its magnitude will increase or decrease, which direction it will take, right? So first case I am taking in that if k is positive, then what going to happen? Let's take an example. Let's say we have a vector, okay, and if I multiply with it to constant 2, okay, so what will be 2a vector will look like? So it's what happens, its magnitude will become twice and direction will be same. That's how. Okay, direction same, magnitude become twice. If I multiply with half, let's say I want to write 1 by 2 a vector, okay, then how will I half vector like this, same direction. Okay, if the k is positive greater than 0, then magnitude is going to multiply with the k and direction is going to be same. Okay, that's the thing. Next case, if k is negative, then if k is negative, just you take the magnitude is going to multiply with k and the direction is going to be opposite. Like if let's say this is a vector, okay, and I want to write minus 2a vector, then direction is going to be opposite and magnitude is going to be twice. If I want to write 3a, so 3a will be minus 3a, let's say, so minus 3a will be like this. Okay, magnitude is going to multiply with k and direction is going to be 180-degree turn. That's all. Okay, I hope do you understand this thing. Now let's do a question on that. Okay, what this question is saying, that if, let me complete the question for you. This is a part asked in the question is if k equal to 2, and b part is asked if k equal to minus 1, then how to answer this? Let's see. If this is the a vector, if you multiply with the 2, okay, so your vector will be like this in the same direction but with a magnitude of twice the magnitude of this. Okay, so this will be your 2a vector. Okay, minus 1 you are multiplying means same magnitude but direction opposite. Okay, so means this direction the same magnitude, this is your minus a vector. Like that you can answer. Okay, this is how you answer a part and b part. Okay, now next thing, next part we have is addition of vector, how to add the vectors to vectors. Okay, so in that we have first law, that is triangular law of addition. Now what the triangular law of addition says is that if you have two vectors which are represented by the sides of a triangle, okay, and they are connected head to tail, then the third side of the triangle will denote the sum of those two vectors. Okay, in this case it's like that a vector plus b vector is equals to c vector. Now how, which direction which will be like that, how to represent that you understand simply. We say, see here, this is from starting from here, let's say starting from this point, if you say you came along the a vector from here to, this is initial, this is final, right, a vector, and then from here you start with b vector from here to here. So first you climb a vector, then you climb b vector, right? So a vector, b vector. Okay, and so a vector plus b vector means from here to here and then here to here. So automatically you came from here to here. So that I can come from directly by the c vector, right? So basically a vector plus b vector equals to c vector. Okay, that's like. So if in a triangle, I'm saying in a triangle, if two sides are representing the vectors connecting from head to tail, okay, representing two vectors connecting from head to tail, then the third side from starting from the tail of the first vector to the head of the second vector is your resultant vector of a and b. That's all. It applied in every single triangle. How to remember, you have this trick that you start from the tail of the one vector and then you go climb here and then you climb here. So means what you did, a plus b, okay, that is equivalent to coming from directly here to here, right? That is c. So that's how a plus b equal to c vector. This is your first triangular law of addition. Okay, next thing which we have is parallelogram law. Okay, just it's an extended version of triangular law. How you do is, if two adjacent sides of parallelogram are represented by the vectors connecting from tail to tail, okay, then the diagonal of that parallelogram represents the resultant vector. Diagonal of that parallelogram represent the resultant of the vector. Here also a vector plus b vector equal to c vector. Okay, this is the extended version. How we know that for vectors we can parallelly shift them. So you shift this b vector from here to here. Okay, this is also b vector, right? So from a plus b equal to c. This again came triangular law. Okay, right? So a plus b equal to c vector. Now here we have polygon law. Now let's understand what is polygon law. So here, if you can apply the same method by on the polygon, so a vector plus b vector, right? So this will be your a vector plus b vector. Okay, and then you apply in this triangle. Okay, what it will be? This vector, what it will be? A vector plus b vector. Okay, and then a vector plus b vector, then c vector. So plus c vector. Or you can say from here also, going from here to your a, going from here to your b, then going from here to your c, right? And this is directly going, so a plus b plus c, right? What it will be? This will be your a plus b plus c plus d, right? And what it will be? Your a vector plus b, sorry, I am writing like this, c vector plus d vector plus e vector. Okay, and this is your g. So what it will be? G vector, what it will be? Going from this way or going from like this is same thing, right? So g vector is equals to a vector plus b vector plus c vector plus d vector plus e vector plus f vector. This is your polygon law. Basically applying the triangular law multiple times. Okay, that's only. So here you apply the triangular law, you calculated a plus b. Then in this triangle you apply triangular law, you got calculated a plus b plus c. Then you apply in this triangle a plus b plus c and plus d. So this is like this, and then like that you apply multiple times triangular law, you will get a polygon law. That's all. Now let's solve for this question. Okay, what this question is saying, this is a kind of note. Okay, what this note is saying is that if you have a cyclic order, okay, this is kind of cyclic order, right? So if you have a cyclic order a going from a, b, c, d, e, f, g, okay, and it came to the same point, right? So it is kind of a zero vector, right? Starting from the same point and ending at the same point. So I can write here a plus b plus c plus d plus e plus f plus g equal to zero vector or zero, right? Right? So this is your if you are connected in a cyclic order in a triangle or in any polygon, it is connected, then it will be zero. Okay, triangle, quadrilateral, or whatever polygon. Okay, now let's see how to addition of two vectors by magnitude. Okay, now let's find out the formula. Okay, by magnitude calculation. So we have whatever we have given, a vector here and b vector here. Okay, and I want to find out this c vector. Okay, and I also want to find out this alpha and this beta. Okay, these angles also I want to find out. Okay, this alpha is angle between a and the resultant vector, and beta is angle between b and c, right? So we have what we have given already, that is magnitude of a vector, that is a, and magnitude of b vector, that is b, and angle, we also have angle between a vector and b vector is equals to, that is given theta. Okay, so basically what is theta given here? We will write down again these things. Okay, what is given here? Here we have a, so this length, this is a vector, this length is a, right? So I can write this as a length. Okay, and this length I can write as b, right? And this is your c length. Okay, okay, and thus we have angle theta. Okay, I'm assuming this as x and this as y. I want to find out the magnitude of c. Okay, then all the things are done. Okay, now what I'm saying is, what you can write from this triangle sine theta. Can you give me the sine theta from this triangle? Sine theta is y by b, right? Okay, in this triangle, small triangle, I'm doing this 90 degree, right? Y by b. Okay, and what you can write cos theta, it is my x by b, right? Theta we have already. Okay, okay, so from here what y came, sine theta into b, and what is x came, uh, b cos theta, right? B cos theta and b sin theta, right? That's how. Okay, now we can write what is the c value in this bigger triangle. What you can see, what is the c? C is equals to under root of a plus x whole square plus y square, right? Okay, now let's extend this thing. Okay, we have this thing. Okay, now let's do calculation. Put the values of x and y and then expand. What you will get, c is equals to under root of, here you put the x value, so b square cos square theta, this is a square plus b square cos square theta plus 2ab cos theta plus y square, that is b square sin square theta, right? Right, so now you put the value of, here we can say this b square you take common from this quantity and this quantity. Okay, then sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1, right? So it's gonna be from this quantity and this quantity you take b square common. Okay, then it's gonna be a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. Okay, this comes your magnitude of the c. Okay, and this is a very important formula. What is the formula? C equals to magnitude of the resultant vector. Okay, that is a square, magnitude of first vector square plus magnitude of second vector square plus 2 first magnitude of the first vector, magnitude of the second vector, multiply by cos of angle between those two vectors. Okay, this is your very important formula, magnitude of the resultant vector. Now let's go for the alpha and beta. Okay, how to calculate those things? See, in this triangle, small triangle, okay, we have this as alpha. Okay, and this is your b sin theta, and this is your a plus b cos theta. Okay, what I am drawing, this bigger triangle I am drawing. Okay, a plus b cos theta and a plus, this is b sin theta, right? So this is, and this is your c. Okay, but we don't need c actually. Okay, just you find out the angle between a vector and c vector, that is my alpha, right? Okay, so alpha, for that if you write here in this triangle tan theta, so tan alpha if you write, what is will the tan alpha? Perpendicular upon base, so that is b sin theta divided by a plus b cos theta, right? Okay, similarly you solve for the beta. Here you can write for beta also, right? Okay, so tan beta, what it will be, angle between b vector and c vector. C vector is b vector, second vector, and the resultant vector, that is beta. Okay, so how you write tan beta? How we will write tan beta? Tan beta is, here this is the, what is the perpendicular here? So here you can write a sin theta divided by b plus a cos theta. Okay, that's how, just interchange. Okay, in the same triangle, so 90 minus theta you can say. Okay, now let's do a question. What the question is saying, that we have c vector equal to a vector plus b vector, and a equal to 2 and b equal to 4, and the angle between a and b is 60 degree, then find the magnitude of c. Okay, very formula based question. Okay, c is equals to a plus b vector, so means c magnitude is, magnitude of c, that is under root of a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. Just now we calculated, right? So c is equals to under root of a square means 2 square plus 4 square plus 2 into 2, and this is 4, and cos of 60 degree. So this value, if you calculate, this value is gonna come under root 28. Okay, cos 60 sin 30 1 by 2. Okay, cos 60 1 by 2. Okay, that's how C magnitude came. This is the magnitude of C. How this is, you can represent, or you can represent like this. You already know this thing, right? Now let's go for next thing. What we have to find out the, let me complete the question. You have this angle as 60 degree and this angle as 30 degree. This is given in question. Okay, now you have to find out the magnitude of C, resultant vector. Okay, how to find out that? First, C, A and B vectors are given. So this is 60, this is 30, so this total is 180, right? So this is 90. Okay, this is what? 90, and magnitude of A and B are given. Now I know the resultant magnitude formula. C magnitude is equals to under root of A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. Okay, and theta is what? Angle between them. What is the angle? We calculated 90 degree, right? So I will put that value. Put the values here. A square, that is 3 square plus 4 square plus 2 AB, that is 3, 4 in cos 90. Okay, cos 90 degree. Now cos 90 I know, that is 0, right? So it's gonna come, C magnitude is gonna come 3 square plus 4 square, this is gonna 0, right? So 3 square plus 4 square equals to 25, that is under root 25, that is 5. So magnitude is 5. Okay, that's how we calculate. Now let's go ahead. We have next question. Okay, so this is the question. Then we said, if a C vector equal to A vector plus B vector, and A vector is directed along 60 degree north of east, okay, and B vector is directed along 30 degree west of south. If A equal to 3 and B equal to 4, then find magnitude of C vector. Okay, so what he is saying is, you have to understand the language. Okay, A vector is directed along 60 degree north of east. So first he is talking about east, west, north, south. So this is your conventional east, west, north and south. Okay, so he is saying A vector is directed along 60 degree north of east. So 60 degree north of east side. So from the east side you go 60 degree towards north. 60 degree north. Okay, read this much only. 60 degree north. 60 degree north you have to go. From which direction? East direction. From east you go 60 degree north side. So this is 60 degree. Okay, then he said B vector is directed along 30 degree west. So 30 degree west. 30 degree west you have to go. Okay, from which direction? From south. So from south you go 30 degree towards west. Okay, so this is going to come 30 degree, like this are given, and magnitude of A is given 3 and magnitude of B is given 4. Okay, now he is asking magnitude of C. So basically the question is, you have to find out the angle between them. Okay, so this is 90, so this is 60, this is 90, this is 30. Okay, so this angle is 180, they are just opposite. So I can write magnitude of C is equals to under root of A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. Okay, so magnitude of C is equals to, put the values, A, that is 3 square plus 4 square plus 2 into 3 into 4 into cos of 180 degree. Cos of 180 means minus 1, right? So C magnitude is gonna come 25 minus, this is 3 4 are 12, 24. Okay, so minus 24, that is 1. Okay, okay, that's how magnitude of C is 1. Understood? Now let's see next thing. Okay, what we have, if C vector equal to A vector plus B vector and theta is angle between them, then this is the standard case we are solving. Okay, so for this case I can say, if theta is 0 degree, right, you put the 0 value. Okay, what you got there, you will get A square plus B square plus 2AB, right? So that is, so magnitude of C is gonna be magnitude of A vector plus magnitude of B vector, like that. Their magnitude is gonna be added directly. Okay, or if you write in terms of magnitude only, then directly you can write. So this is gonna be when the angle is 0, right? A plus b ka whole square it will become. Okay. If the angle is 90 degree, means they are perpendicular to each other. So cos 90 is 0. So what you gonna get the magnitude? C is equals to under root of a square plus b square, right? Cos 90 is 0, like that. If angle is 180 degree, so that is gonna be a minus b ka magnitude, right? So your C magnitude is gonna come magnitude of a minus b, because magnitude is always positive. So whoever bigger, whoever is smaller, we don't know. So that's why we are taking a mod. So a minus b, mod of a minus b. Okay, that's how we solve. So these things you can remember, easy to remember, I guess. Okay. Now let's find out. So when they will both will be on the same side, that time this quantity will be biggest. So this is when both are have 0 degree angle, then both gonna add directly. So there will be a plus b is the maximum value of magnitude of C, and minimum value is a minus b. So I can say that from a minus b till what value it can vary? A plus b. Okay, so this is your range. So this is very important property. Questions are directly asked from this question, like which value can't C resultant of these two vectors can't take. So you have to check if it is lying in between these two values, a minus b and a plus b, then it can take that value, otherwise it can't take. Okay, let's see here. A plus b C vector, and a is 3 and b is 4, then which of the following values C can have? Okay, so C can have means C is lying from a minus b to a plus b, it can take. So a minus b is what? 1, and a plus b is what? Yes, 7, right? So 1 to 7 it can take. So it can take 2, it can take 5, right? It can't take 0 and 8, it can't take. Okay, so that's how you answer. Okay, why it is reason? Because it is from C can be from here to 7. That's what. Okay, now let's see next question. We have C vector equal to A vector plus B vector, and magnitude of A equal to magnitude of B by 2 equal to magnitude of C, then find angle between A and B. Okay, easy question. Just apply the formula, then you will have the next step. C square, I took the square that side. Okay, so A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. Okay, we have to find out this theta. Okay, so now let's put the values. So easy thing is you put all the things in terms of C. Okay, so here it is C square, it is A, if you put in C terms it will be C square directly, and if you put B then it will be 2, you take this side and then you square, so it will be 4C square plus 2 into A value if you put, that is C, and if you put the B, that is 2C. Okay, that is cos theta. Okay, now if you calculate from here cos theta, it's gonna come 4C square, and 4C square, this gonna come minus 1. Okay, it's gonna come minus 1. Okay, so theta equal to 180 degree, I can say directly. Okay, now next question, let's see what is saying. If resultant of two vector A vector and B vector is C vector, also magnitude of all three vectors have the same value, then find angle between A and B vector. Okay, so magnitude of all are equal means A equal to B equal to C. So let's put the formula. C square equal to A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. Put all the equal to C only. C square equal to C square plus C square plus 2C square cos theta. So cos theta equal to minus 1 by 2. Okay, minus 1 by 2 means theta equal to 120 degree. Okay, this is from trigonometry. We have already discussed how to calculate the value. Okay, now let's see next question. Next question is saying, if A vector equal to 2B vector and C vector equal to A plus B vector, if C makes angle 90 degree with B, then find angle between A and B. So we have seen the C and B angle means beta. Okay, so we have already done this thing. Okay, what we are saying, tan beta. So he is saying tan beta is equals to, so here beta value is saying, so tan beta formula we know, right? What is the tan beta? So I can write b sin theta divided by a plus b cos theta, right? That's what I can say. Okay, and from here if I put the values, what is saying? Tan beta, tan 90. Okay, tan 90 is what? Infinity. For infinity, a plus b cos theta should be 0. So a plus b cos theta should be 0. Okay, so from here cos theta equal to minus of a by b. Minus of a by b is how much? From here a by b is 2, so that is minus 2. Okay, that's all. So from here cos theta equal to minus 3, this is not possible. Okay, we did a mistake here. Okay. We took here beta. Okay, now next question we have is if a vector equal to 2b vector and c vector equal to a plus b vector. If c makes angle 90 degree with the b vector, then find angle between a vector and b vector. Okay, so that's all. So what he is saying, tan alpha is equals to a sin theta divided by b plus a sin theta, right? A cos theta, sorry. Okay, that's all. So he is saying tan 90, this value is tan 90 degree, means tan 90 means infinity. So for getting infinity you have to b plus a sin a cos theta should be 0, right? Okay, so for cos theta equal to how much it came? Minus b by a. So from here minus b by is how much? Minus b by a, that is minus 1 by 2 it will come. Okay, so if then theta is equals to 120 degree. Cos theta equal to minus 1 by 2 means theta equal to 120 degree. Okay, that's how we solve. Next question we have is, if c vector equal to a vector plus b vector and a and b magnitude have equal and angle between a vector and b vector equal to 60 degree, then find angle between a and c and angle between b and c. So resultant and the angle he is telling to find out. Okay, so he is saying tan alpha. Okay, so what is the tan alpha? We know b sin theta divided by a plus b cos theta. Okay, so just put the values. Tan alpha equal to b sin theta. So put the value of b, magnitude we have equal. Okay, so put the value a equal. So put a as b only. So b sin 60. Sin 60 I can say root 3 by 2. Okay, divided by b plus b cos 60. Cos 60 is sin 31 by 2. Okay, so from here tan alpha came 1 by root 3, that is alpha equal to 30 degree. Okay, similarly angle between b and c, tan beta I can write. Tan beta is a sin theta divided by b plus a cos theta. Okay, put the values. Tan beta is equals to a, you keep a only, a sin theta sin 60 root 3 by 2. Okay, divided by a and b are equal, what you can replace anything, a plus a into 1 by 2. Okay, so here also tan beta is 1 by root 3. Okay, so beta equal to 30 degree. I hope you understood this question. Okay, easy only. Next question we have is, next we have a note. Okay, let's see the note. So what is the note? Is saying if c vector equal to a vector plus b vector and alpha is the angle between a and c and beta is the angle between b and c. Okay, right, this is the condition. Now if a and b are equal, so we see in the question also, if a magnitude and b magnitude are equal, then here alpha and beta are coming same value. Okay, that only is explaining this note, that what he is saying is that if your a magnitude and b magnitude are equal, then by the resultant will be angle bisector, means it will go in equal. Okay, so then alpha and beta are equal, okay, they will make the same angle with the resultant vector A and B. If A is more means it will incline towards A more, okay, the resultant vector will be inclined towards A, okay. So your alpha will be less and beta will be more, so alpha will be less and beta will be high, like this, okay. And if your B is high means this is more, so it will, the resultant will be inclined towards B, okay. So means your beta is small, your beta is small than alpha, that's how, okay, that's how you write. So this is only written here, okay. Angle bisector means it will bisect from the angle, and this angles will be equal. Resultant of two vectors is always inclined shifted more towards the vector having higher magnitude, okay. That's only we did here. Whoever the higher magnitude A or B, the resultant will be inclined towards that vector, okay. Thank you. Next lecture we will see.